The number of the week is 5. Dollar index trying to get to 105, S&P back at 5K, and Bitcoin back over 50K. I'm Darren, and this is 3 things you need to know for Thursday, February, you guessed it, 1/5. When Lyft revealed their earnings from the fourth quarter, something just wasn't quite right. In the margin expansion category, a major error suggested that Lyft would see a 5% expansion of margin. That's a huge number, but especially for a company that struggles to profit. Oopsie, they meant 0.5%. No biggie, but thanks for the stock price boost. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen once again downplayed the numbers released for the CPI. She said even though they were a tad higher, you must focus on the long-term decline, strong economy, and rising wages. This is the same Janet who said inflation was transitory. In spite of the everything is awesome theme we keep hearing, Cisco is the latest company to announce layoffs. Their tally is about 4,000 worldwide jobs. But don't worry, those that stay on staff are being paid more, or so they say. Trade while you sleep across time zones with Arbitrage Trade Assist. Sign up today at arbitragetrade.com. Arbitrage Trade is your trusted source for business, finance, and tech info.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day is a new opportunity.
That's cool.
Yay!
Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love, your mind.
Say cheese! Don't worry, I'm not taking your picture, but prepping you for Royce's blog. Titled More Cheese, Please, Royce writes, cheese, a staple in many diets worldwide, not only adds flavor to a variety of dishes, but also has a unique way of capturing our culinary hearts. However, what many people might not realize is that their craving for cheese can be more than just a preference. It could be rooted in the chemical makeup of cheese itself, making it somewhat addictive. This article explores the science behind why cheese can be so hard to resist and how its components affect our brains and behavior. The primary protein in milk is cheese and casein. When we digest casein, it breaks down into smaller molecules called casomorphins. Casomorphins are peptides that have opioid effects, which means they can bind to opioid receptors in the brain. These receptors are part of the brain's reward system, which releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and satisfaction. This release of dopamine is similar to the response triggered by other addictive substances, suggesting a reason why some people find cheese so irresistible. One key amino acid found in milk is tryptophan, which is known for its role in the production of serotonin, a neurotransmitter that affects mood and sleep. Serotonin is a precursor to melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep cycles. The consumption of milk can therefore increase serotonin levels, leading to a sense of well-being and drowsiness, contributing to the milk-drunk appearance in babies. It is important to note that cheese contains a much higher concentration of casein and tryptophan compared to milk. The cheese-making process involves the coagulation of milk, which significantly concentrates the proteins, including casein and tryptophan. As a result, consuming cheese delivers a more potent dose of casomorphins than drinking milk, leading to a stronger activation of the brain's reward pathways. Beyond the chemical composition of cheese, social and cultural factors also play a significant role in its appeal. Cheese is often associated with comfort, celebration, and social gatherings, which can enhance its desirability. The enjoyment of cheese can be tied to positive memories and experiences, which can make it even more compelling to some. Understanding the addictive potential of cheese can be important for individuals trying to moderate their intake, especially for those with dietary restrictions or health concerns related to high-fat or high-calorie foods. Awareness of the chemical effects of cheese on the brain can help people make more informed choices about their consumption. While the term addictive might seem a bit strong, the science behind cheese appeal explains why it can be so hard to stop after just one bite. The combination of casein-derived casomorphins and high-fat content, along with social and cultural influences, makes cheese a particularly tempting food. As with anything, moderation is key. Enjoying cheese as part of a balanced diet can allow individuals to savor its flavors without overindulging in its addictive qualities. Listen to Royce and I talk about this on the Weekend Podcast Saturdays, which are posted on Saturdays at 7 a.m. Stop watching and start living using PIPS, our AI bot. Go to arbitragetrade.com and check out Arbitrage Trade Assist.
Why was the basketball court all wet? Because the players kept dribbling on it.
The dad joke. Corny, groan-worthy, but also one of the simplest ways to share a moment with your kids.
What did the buffalo say when he dropped his son off for school? Bye, son.
So take a moment to make your kid laugh, because dad jokes rule. Make your kid laugh today. Go to fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Pips, Pick of the Day! And it's Throwback Thursday, where we celebrate past Pips wins. This one is titled the 215% Winner. I give you a pick of the day every Monday through Wednesday, and then on Thursdays I review all of the Pips wins over the months. Pips makes it easy for me with his 12 indicators. And this week it's Autolus Therapeutics PLC, that's AUTL. They are headquartered in the UK. It's a biopharmaceutical company which engages in the development and commercialization of gene therapies. It was the pick of the day on October 12th and opened at $2.36. A month and a half later, it was at $4.83. Then it hit $6.17 on December 26th. It finally topped out, for now anyway, at $7.45 a couple of days ago. Thanks, Pips, for the head up. If you want to see graphs and 12 indicators, look for my video post about Throwback Thursdays on social media, where I break it all down via video, not just this audio stuff. Put our AI bot Pips to work for you with Arbitrage Trade Assist. We are not financial advisors. We offer a service at arbitragetrade.com.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is a privately held research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the contents of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to function as investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC, please visit arbitragetrade.com.